gang. We be deep off in your party. Call my niggas get it started. Anyway, niggas be the hardest.
Welcome to Georgia Me's Perspective here at Instinct Radio on the beautiful, historic, fantabulous Westside ATL MLK Ashby Bankhead Simpson Road Zone 1 in the building. I am your host, Tamika Harper, aka Georgia Me, and this is also in the midst of what? Tamika 2015, our 7th annual. We are here launching my show that'll be here on Instinct Radio and other outlets coming near you. This is our home right here. This is the West Side Supper Club, where Martin Luther King and Abernathy and Andrew Young and all the most amazing people from the West Side have had events and dinners and all type of things. And this is where culture is born in Atlanta, Georgia. I am sitting here with my guests. We're sitting here drinking champagne because that's what you do when you celebrate. Listening to Crime Mob, Knuck If You're Bucking, Pastor Troy, because that's what Tamika Harper does. Oh, okay, they want me to switch mics. Nigga problems. Hold on.
No, we're just trying to make sure you had advertisement. We need you to have instinct. Where you at? Where you at?
Yeah. I should be. It don't sound as loud as the black.
Yeah,
mic.
this one does sound.
Maybe I need to get a cover for the black mic. I'm just saying.
Why the black mic?
But that's the thing about Georgia Me. Georgia Me is unapologetically in love with her culture. I love my people, every aspect of who we are, from ratchet to righteous. I love who we are. I love our homeland, where we are from, our history. Our world does not begin in America, but we have flourished and have created the culture that is celebrated all over the planet. Right here, black people gave America that, and we are the soul and the consciousness of the planet. So I'm here to let everybody know how amazing we are, to exalt the beauty of who we are, to educate my people about who we are, and for us to solve some problems and get some healing and understanding and enlightenment. We're going to kick it off. We only got an hour, but we're going to have a good time. One of the things I want to talk about real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Shouted phone going off and everything. Everybody put your phone on
silent.
Put your phone on self-pleasure.
www.instinctradio.net. Log on, check us out.
Phone got that set.
Put your phone on self-pleasure.
You two at home, do that.
Man, put that back on the charger down there. And we gonna first talk about a few hot topics. One being the most amazing, and I will introduce my panelists as we continue to talk, the most amazing fight ever. Now, if you're really into brawling, no, not for you. But if you're into technique and a Mayweather fight, then it was the fight that you've been wanting to see. So, what do you all think about our brother, Floyd Money Mayweather?
I mean, first of all, good job. You know what I mean?
Good job, that is. What is your name, brother?
My name is Hakeem Shahir.
Where you from, folk?
Cincinnati, Ohio, holding it down.
Cincinnati, Ohio, natty in the building.
Lyrical insurrection, you know. But, you know, I think that Manny, like, he didn't have nothing coming. First and foremost, when he went up against Mayweather.
Okay.
I mean, just like, because, I mean, like, Manny, he got, like, a good, you know, good, like, game. Like, you know what I mean? But I did not think that he was going to be able to last.
Okay. What did you think, Rewap, of the fight? That's the analyst answer right there. As somebody who just watching niggas beat each other up, what you thought?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I watched it, but to me, I need a fight. I need some Muhammad Ali type shit.
You need the animal
I need a fight
of an Ali.
But you
I need a fight.
These cats only like 140 pounds.
Right.
Yeah.
Them hands ain't that big. So,
Different weight
I
classes.
just needed a fight.
you swell up. You know?
Small or big, I need a fight if we fight. And it's a fight. It's supposed to be a fight, not running around, not.
Heavyweight is when
You get the brawl.
Right.
Oh, so that's the only time it's a real fight? Because, you know, I don't care about this.
touch
Really.
each other. Them boys had a nice little dance.
Yeah.
They did.
They went the full, you know what I mean, full rounds.
That's what I felt like. I just watched them do what they needed to do to finish the 12
Well,
rounds.
I'm going to tell y'all what I loved.
What did you?
I love seeing a nigga, a brown man, and a yellow man hug each other 3 times during the fight because they were thinking, we just got paid around here. And that is one of the things I have a problem with, is that there was so much dissension and upset. People were really upset that Mayweather had such a big payday.
Right.
Why is it that when a black man gets paid royally, our people have a problem with it? Somebody speak on it.
Self-hatred. That's what
Self-hatred.
Self-hatred.
Yeah, I was gonna say we
Psychological
used to
slavery.
being we don't know how to appreciate money yet.
Nobody's shown us that. We've had to been taught our history, so we really haven't been taught our shortcomings. We just have been examples, and we perpetuate it.
So do you think that, okay, now I'm one of those people who believe that that it can be a bit crass to exploit how much you have, what you have. I believe that there is a limit. But that's not dictated on race.
No, it's not.
You feel me? There's a fine line between exalting the blessings and being arrogant and boisterous. You
Which
feel
is where
me?
Right.
Mayweather probably
So
lay on that
Mayweather
side.
don't pass that line a couple
He on
times.
that side
Back
of the
and
rope.
forth.
Okay.
But that doesn't discount his greatness.
Right. I mean, his skill is his skill.
His skill is his skill.
You know,
And
like
he
how
has
he
mastered
handles
it.
it.
He's-
I mean, you got to understand, this is the society that he's growing up in right now, so he's right where he's supposed to be.
Exactly.
So will we blame that on the hip hop culture of being boisterous? Because no one says anything when these rappers say everything they have every 5 seconds.
I don't think it's hip hop culture, but I do believe it's like you've been held back for so long.
Long
and
till-
when you don't, when
that's
you're not
the energy
giving
that
anything,
arises.
We're gonna show you how daddy ball, like you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, when I finally get it, I'm going
Wait till
all
I get
out.
my money, right? Like I done it broke. Wait till I do it rich.
Right. Oh my
feel you.
God.
It's about to be.
Yeah, y'all gonna. I'm gonna be an asshole.
People-
yes.
um,
Yes. I'm gonna be an
brother-
Act
asshole.
like
I
a
can feel
nigga
it.
they ain't never had.
Tell the people who you are, even though I think everybody know you. But tell the people who you are.
My name is Abyss, spoken word artist. You know, part of the empire over here. You know, rolling with my girl Georgia Me, Tamika Fest. So you know.
Yes.
And the young lady, what's your name?
And my name is Rewap. Happy Tamika Fair. We will be here. We'll be at Mardi
We'll be
Gras.
at Mardi Gras tonight.
We'll be at WRFG. And you know, make a donation to WRFG, Instinct Radio. These are radio stations black owned. We need your support. We need
And they
your
playing our stuff.
Yes.
And we'll be
Right.
with Tony and Griff in the
Uncensored.
morning at 7 a.m. for you people who get up early.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, we all over the place tomorrow. Deja Vu Friday, the bank on Donald Lee Hollowell, formerly Bankhead. Saturday at Apache Cafe for the Empire concert at 9 o'clock in the Rally and
Slam at 4.
At 4. So, I mean, we Tamika Festival, and I think the reason why I'm so attached to everybody in this room is because we have a love for our people. Do you all feel that we are starting to love ourselves more, or is there more of a disconnect between black people loving black people?
I think with the age shift, and then with like I'm speaking on different terminologies. First, on the spiritual level, with the age shift that happened with the age of Aquarius coming in, I think people are becoming more spiritually in tune and more spiritually aware. Now, on the political side, I would think that with the whole Black Lives Matter thing, with the whole, Tamar Rice and, Freddie Gray, and then the I Can't Breathe movement, everything that's going on is taking national attention. And with social media being involved, that's how people are actually it's like live. The same way we want this radio station and people could tune in, it's live. So we seeing everything happening firsthand. So like when I went to Ferguson, I saw the stuff that was happening on the media, and then I went. And then I got to see like different activists, artists, and then everybody coming together firsthand. So I think that us coming together, this is a different time because this wasn't happening in the early 2000s. So now we can see that this is shifting politically, spiritually, and for those that are in tune, that are aware, that want to be socially or politically involved, then this is the time to do that.
Yeah.
Right. I believe right now we are at the crest of something that we haven't seen before. It's going to be similar to the 60s. We can play a Marvin Gaye CD or album right now, and it's still relevant to what we're dealing with today. The only thing that's changed is we in the age of information now instead of the industrial age. So we're not really dealing with the blue collar so much more now, and everything has been like the panther has died down somewhat, but the lion is still snoring, and he's waking up slowly out of his slumber. And when he does, when Isaac reconciles with Ishmael, it's gonna be crazy.
Okay.
We outnumbered then.
So of course I gotta be a nigga. What if it's all a distraction to keep you from knowing about the New World Order or that whole martial law thing? What if it's all in a distraction? Even all this Black Lives Matter, all this black man being killed, various police officers doing the killing. What if all that's a distraction to keep us looking over there while they initiate the martial law, the New World Order, and whatever else they got going on? Because, you know, I'm
Well,
just
if
got to
they'd
be
have
a
done it,
nigga.
it'd have been on fight night.
Yeah.
Less resistant.
How you know it wasn't initiated? That's what I'm saying. That's just the question to think about. What if it's all a distraction?
Well, we as artists, that's the platform that we give you, somewhere to provoke thought. So if this is Georgia Me's perspective, this is basically where you got to come to these type of forums
Right,
to really
exactly.
discuss this. We can't get it on Fox.
So,
We can't get it on the other ones, and I ain't afraid to say their name because the thing about it is, whatever we got to do right now, we got to do it calculated, and we have to be mavericks.
Right.
Well, I believe that
And trained masters at our profession.
every movement that is being launched is necessary. It doesn't matter how many movements, because as long as someone is doing something, it will matter.
Right.
My mom put upon me, because I've been an activist my whole life, and I used to get so frustrated. My best friend Ebony over here, shout out to Ebony, and.
Hey, Ebony.
I got some what was that?
Food
gumbo
or
from
something,
Mardi
yeah.
Gras. Some dang bread. That bread good. Anyway, but I would get upset because everybody didn't participate every time that I did something,
Right.
or like I started this thing to stop the kids from running to the fights. Students for Nonviolence. But anyway, so I would get upset, and my mom said, "Baby, I didn't march. I didn't sit in. I didn't." I didn't protest, but I sit in the front of the bus today. You don't worry about what everybody do. You do what you're supposed to do.
Right.
So I just feel a hope and a beauty in our people right now. Regardless, we all ain't got to get along, because when Martin Luther King was killed right here on the west side of Atlanta, there was some niggas celebrating. And that uppity nigga was dead. So you ain't gonna ever have everybody. So don't give a damn. Do what you supposed to do. Stay in your purpose.
Yes.
Stay in your lane. That's why we have all these accidents. Motherfuckers be all over here rubbernecking, looking over here, trying to see what's in my ashtray.
That's
Bitch,
it.
that's my blunt. Don't worry about my blunt.
That's it.
Get you one. I got
Message.
five. Message.
Oh, now this is Georgia Me Perspective, but I gotta shine a light on one of my favorite shows that came out this year. Shout out to Empire. It was an amazing run for black television to have that type of drama and talent. Our DJ played Drip Drop a little while ago, and I was like a dog hearing a whistle. I swear to God, my ears lifted up, my tail started wagging. I was like, oh my God, I can't.
Oh,
And not my friend. You know what I'm saying? So anyway,
No.
what did you all think of Empire?
Okay, the music is amazing. That's
Shout out to Timbaland.
amazing. I always did like Timbaland, you know, the Missy Elliott movement. Yeah, Aaliyah, yeah. Okay, but it was amazing. I couldn't get beyond the music because I love the music. The show was excellent. It was
Good,
just-
bad, and ugly. Quickly, because we ain't got much time.
Okay, good.
Loved
Good,
it.
bad, and ugly. Give me the 3 things.
The music, bad. That every one of the characters, except for maybe Cookie, was pretty much on some other. Okay, ugly. All of the intertwining of the sexual, there was just a lot going on sexually on Empire. Okay, there you go.
The good is you got to see us on TV. The bad would probably be some of the plots. None of us are really, none of the black characters on there are like has integrity. It's just like, you know, you'll go for the dollar or whatever. This influence. The ugly is I keep, you know, every now and then see the 2 dudes kissing. You be like, yeah, what the hell was that?
Yeah,
Like, fuck. Man, I got
That's
kids.
Lee Daniels.
Lee
right
Daniels.
there.
Lee
We
Daniels.
gonna-
My bad.
We gonna make
Shonda-
sure. At least he don't do
Shonda
like
Jr. No, Shonda
Just
Jr.
about.
No, but you know, with that, and you know, and I got little boys, and I had to explain that. So
Yeah.
that's the ugly for me. So
I feel you. I can't.
Well, personally, myself, I don't really watch too much TV
I
just
know you
because
don't.
of what you just said and the images and agenda that they're trying to push through the mainstream TV. But from the few episodes I did see, the good part of it will be seeing good, like black people in power positions are actually making moves. The bad part of it would be exactly what you said, like the agenda that they're trying to push through there. Everybody's real shady. They're for the dollar, the homosexuality, all these different things is the things that I'm speaking about in my poetry to try to like burn down Babylon. So this is like this is part of their plot. This part of their agenda. But the good part is just like I said, seeing the black people in power positions on TV.
Well, I mean, the good is Cookie. The good is Cookie. The good is Cookie.
Cookie.
I love you, Taraji. I'm honoring you.
I love
girl.
Taraji, too.
Damn, what I got to do. As long as I lose no integrity, I'm going to have you here.
Yes.
The bad is that there was not one character that loved black women on that show. That was the bad. And the ugly, no. Hakeem had mother issues, so he really didn't necessarily love her. He might have did love her. I'm not gonna say that because I'm at the age now. Hold on, I have that age
that
now.
cougar
I might have me a 24-year-old, 28-year-old. Well, we'll see. But that was something that might be the ugly for me too. Is that I feel like on television there aren't enough characters or black men showing they love black women. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something that hurts. So it's another show I want to put everybody else on because this is Georgia Me's perspective. I'm gonna put you on the books. I'm gonna put you on the different artists. I'm gonna put you on to the culture. I'm gonna put you on the information that you need to know. But niggas watch TV a lot, and because that is the medium, except for Hakeem, he don't. But there's a show called Survivor's Remorse.
Love it.
That is the best show on television. Period. Hands down. Yes. I mean, I know y'all watch Game of Thrones and all this, but this is a black show. This show is written by black people. It has an all-black cast. It's filmed right here in Atlanta. It is a comedy. It is
funny.
It's well written, well acted.
And it's produced by LeBron James.
It's produced by LeBron James. Shout out to LeBron James.
Shout out, and I don't even do basketball, LeBron, but because of Survivor's Remorse, you have a new fan, LeBron. So look for me in the stands now.
Yeah, I really want. I just up on.
Okay,
what we
look
got
for
going
me. Look
on.
for me.
So we were talking about black people coming together, and I just think that we need to put each other on in every aspect. Everything that we've done this week with Tamika Festival has been a black-owned business, black ran. So we just putting money in black hands. You understand me? That's what we doing. Period. Right. All of our artisans, the gifts, eco creation. Shout out to Lisa.
Shout out Lisa
for our amazing gifts. It's just been wonderful. And we're gonna be working with Hats on Us for some other things. And it's just how often do you all make the effort, or do you make that effort, or is that something? Do you believe? Let me make this question full. Do you believe that we as black people have to make? I know y'all gonna say yes. I feel like it's a redundant question because all my friends smart like me. I mean, I know it's a perspective, but y'all think like me. If we were to make the conscious effort to spend 10% of our money a month, that we will be able, with black people, period, no, in some capacity, that we will be able to eliminate or fix some of our financial situations.
Mm-hmm. I do believe that.
10%, should it be more?
It should be 100%.
It should be 100%.
Yeah, but I think like the same way, like waking somebody up, you don't want to give like 100% right then, because it's like when you wake somebody up, that alarm going off, you sort of shocking them, like, hey, why I'm waking up like this? So, I mean, mentally and spiritually, you gradually bring them into it. So the same way, like when you saving money and you working all the time and you want to put the money to the side for your bills, and when you budgeting, they tell you to always put 10% for yourself. You know what I mean? So that way you can like have fun, and that way you're not just like slaving and working hard and you don't feel run down. So that 10% that we would begin to save could go for the community. And then by the 6 months or whatever that target date is, you will look back and you will see like, okay, this is what we have accomplished together, and then I could go into something like an ideal. And in Cincinnati, what we did, we have this the Elements Hip Hop Youth Center, and we started that in our early 20s. Like right after the Cincinnati uprising, and we served at-risk youth there. So we were all kids, ourselves who did that. So I'm speaking from firsthand experience. Like this can actually work.
And I know it can. So let's do a challenge. Everyone within the sound of my voice, and you hear this, and we're gonna hashtag buy black, black dollars, black business. Huggy Bear every Friday spends all his money with black people. Period. Everywhere, gas station, food, whatever it is, it's gonna be in the hands of a black person. Try one day a week, y'all, of putting your money in the hands of a black person in some capacity, even if it means driving 10 minutes out your way to get gas, even if it means going to this store that just opened up, they might be 50 cents more. Spend that money with your people. Let's see what we can do and tell others and encourage them also.
Right.
We start with one day a week. I'm gonna do 2 because I gotta be extra.
I'm far from average.
And if you
get
need
extra points with Jesus and stuff.
if you need organizations to support in order to buy black, it's various organizations, whether it's the whole economic plan with the Nation of Islam or the Habashah Gardens,
Yes.
right here in the Atlanta area. It's plenty of places you can support. You can buy your fruits and vegetables from black gardeners right here in the West End, I believe on a certain day of the month. Just look it up. Habashah Gardens tells you all this information.
Yes.
So I mean, it's various ways in which you can support black business. So
And we got to support our own, because if we don't, who will? They can close the doors on anything that they own. So we got to look out for us.
And then I would say if you need support, also there's an organization called Working in Neighborhoods. It's a national organization, and they have a first-time home buyers program. So as long as you're working and you can prove that you have income for 3 months, you qualify for 2 grants after you take a 1-day class. And those 2 grants will pay for your down payment for your mortgage on an approved house, on an inspected house.
Wow.
so it's all kind of opportunities.
We'll say that again.
I need to do
Working
that
in
one.
neighborhoods.
Working in neighborhoods.
Workinginneighborhoods.org.
All right.
.org.
And look for the first-time home buyers program. And,
All right.
and it's called, and then it's 2 grants, like I said, that you'll qualify for.
Each one teach one. Won't he do it?
Hey, check this out. Like this is what Georgia Me perspective bring. Like, so when we got information, we trade the information, and that becomes our wealth.
Amen.
You feel what I'm saying? So like, even like, since we on this money thing, for anybody that has kids, if they're looking for scholarships, have them download this app called Scolly.com, and that's SCHOLLY, made by a young brother student, and it shows them how to lock down a whole bunch of money for their scholarships.
Cool. Yes.
So we're gonna teach you how to get to the wealth.
You're logging in
Everybody
too.
pull out your phones and put
Yeah,
it over
pull
to
it
your
up,
book notes,
you
put
know.
your bookmarks. I don't know.
Note your
y'all.
little
One of them
website.
fancy things.
www.workinginneighborhoods.org. We also have www.scolly.
Scolly. And
S.
what you do is you go to the Google store and the App Store and just put in SCHOLLY. And
Scolly.
yeah, it's about a 99-cent app. It's made by a young brother. It was a young teenager. I think he like 12, 13. He put together
Won't
an
he
app
do it?
to actually help him look for money for his college tuition. So
That's what's up.
He got everything broke down by the state, what you're trying to do and all of that. So
Cool.
the young brothers support him, and that's
you
what
need
we
that
do.
information.
And that's all we're supposed to do is African principles. What we are talking about is something that we are bred to do. Even though we have been detached from our homeland, we can't and shan't forget that our history begins before America, and there are principles. It takes a village. We are all, there's a love. There's no coincidence, and you hear me say this several times in life. There's no coincidence that black people are affiliated, associated, and most identified with soul. Soul. Ain't no other people called soul people or got soul music or them some soulful people. We are. Ain't no Chinese folk. They go, ooh, they can dance well. They don't go soul. I'm just saying, nigga them. So I just like how we gave all that information, and that's how we're supposed to, and we're supposed to share with each other. Now, they are here because this is Tamika Fest.
Happy Tamika Fest!
And I want, first off, say which or how many Tamika Fests have you been to, if you can remember, and your favorite Tamika Festival moments. We'll start with, give me 2, and then I'll tell y'all my worst moments with y'all. Okay, here we go. Who? It don't matter.
Okay, 2 of my favorite moments. You said my favorite and my worst, right?
No, just do your favorite. Ain't no worse.
Okay. All right. No, it wasn't no word. Well,
It
I
ain't
had
no
a
word.
word. It
I
wouldn't
got
have
a
nothing to
worse
do
one
with the
Hakeem,
Tamika
but I'll tell
Festival,
that
but
then. I'm gonna tell
okay.
y'all Hakeem worst. Everybody else should tell their favorite. I'm gonna tell y'all the worst. Go ahead.
Okay. So my favorite Tamika Fest
It
would
was funny.
probably
It
be.
wasn't bad. It was funny.
Even though I didn't get to see everything my first one, because it was my first one, I only got to go to Kingdom Come night, although I was here for all the nights, but that's another story, which is why that's also my worst. Okay, but it's my best, though, because I saw some great sisters do the thing, My second best will be last year's, because the expression on Black Ice face, or when Abyss was doing Malachi's song, those moments are priceless. You will never get those again. I'm sorry you missed them. I'm sorry you missed them.
Okay, that's what's up.
I think one of my best was doing a tribute to Big Rube, and I was doing the thing to Liberation, and I got a chance to spit his piece, and then just seeing him there and he amongst us, and we like in a part of Bankhead where you had to know we was there or you wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then when you come in, be like, damn, and it's almost like we time traveled then right before our eyes, and then probably the other time was had to been when y'all set me up to give myself an award.
Yeah, that was so excellent.
So I'm like, I was announcing, I was hosting, so I was like, who we giving the award to? So she being real aloof, she ain't saying it. So I was like, yo, what was? She said they're a lot like you. Just say something you do. I was like, that don't make no damn sense. I was like, ain't nobody like me. You know, I was like somebody. I said, I'm just gonna call you up here. She said, all right then, just call me up here. So I was like, hey, ain't no more. We ain't waiting around, waiting to give nobody their award. We giving it to them now.
All the while, it's a slideshow playing with
It's
the
a
bits,
slideshow
with family history.
with old pictures and like pictures that you had to know somebody like to have these. I got on spandex. Like these kids. I was like, where'd you get those? And he looking like, yo, you being honored. I was like, oh my God. Felt like I had a donkey head on. I felt like a cartoon, but that was probably like one of the most, like, y'all caught me like totally off guard, and I didn't realize none of that was going on. I was like, only Georgia, and my wife and kids was in on it,
And
my auntie. That's how they got the pictures. That's why I was like, I was looking like, I was like, personal, very personal. I was like, damn, somebody had help. I was like, man.
Because we have personal relationships in this game. A lot of people don't understand that. In other genres of entertainment, you might have a friend or one or two. We have families in poetry.
Right.
That's really what it is. I have families in every city that I go to, in every region. We get together, and if I don't know you, somebody I know you, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So Hakeem, what's your best? And how many? You just say how many you been to? How many you been
I've been
to?
to 7.
Oh, you been to 7?
I've been to 5.
You been to 5.
I believe this is my third.
All right, that's your third.
I believe like the best one. Yeah, this is my third. The best one was when we after we left. Well, the whole time was like I came down and it was like I got treated like family. Just everybody, because everybody would come to Cincinnati and do the shows and everything up there in Cincinnati. But it was one thing like coming down and kicking it with everybody together in one spot. And then when we left, like I said, being treated like family, we went to your family reunion. Mm-hmm. So it was like, so it was like the festival continued, you know what I mean? So it was like, wow, like I'm really like part of the family, So, and then my family was there too, like at that time, like, my Tiffany and then I had the kids. So, and then like every time it's just amazing, like the performances and everything. So I love it, and that's why I'm here again.
Well, I'm happy that you're here. I have too many best Tamika Festival moments. I can't name them all from when I was surprised with my former fiance. I love you still, Sam. You're a wonderful man. Anyway, when he proposed to me, that was amazing because everybody knew except for me.
Yeah.
And when I got the honor and surprise Abyss, because that was so slick and cold. Then I surprised my best friend Ebony and Taz
Yeah.
just this past Monday. Got both of them.
Right.
They didn't have any idea. And I just think that it's too many. Just seeing people being honored and how they respond and how they're truly touched and appreciated. I love when Malachi got honored, Ice, Rube. Sheba the other night was just, I made her cry. Yeah. So, and I mean, I remember one time, I ain't gonna say no names, even though I kind of alluded to it earlier. I remember these two fools got into it on the side of my house over old pussy that niggas don't even think about no more. You understand me? And they was fighting. And they was scuffling. And it said where the kids is at. A physical disagreement.
It was a physical disagreement.
And one of these fools pulled out a piece. Now, this ain't what we do at Tamika Festival. But this is the real of life. No one saw this. This is why Tamika Festival is covered. This is the safest place you can be. Because there are fools fighting with weapons. And nobody saw it.
But everybody still was safe.
But everybody was safe. But there was a man. A furo, you can call him. A furo hero. His name is Labib. And he jumped in front of suspect A and said, "Stop." And he swears that something calmed that man down. And he turned around and walked away. But that's about the worst. But that's funny as hell to me. Because I was like, "Are you serious?"
I was like, "Are you serious?"
But it was wonderful. And we had a great time, and we had plenty of food, and we're going to have that every year, and plenty of drinks like we're doing right now. Life is about celebration. It's about responsibility, loving your family. But it's also about enjoying yourself. It's about bettering yourself. The better you get, the better life gets. I need people to know that the more you empower yourself, the more you educate yourself, the more you empower and educate others around you, life gets greater. So that's why I look so much better now at this age than I was at them other ages back then, 10 and 15 years ago. I wouldn't change a thing. I'm like, God, how did it get so much greater? You know what I'm saying? When I'm 75, I ain't gonna be a cougar. I'm gonna be a panther.
Black don't crack.
It's amazing what Viagra does.
I ain't gonna be with nobody with Viagra. Be like, did your insurance go down? Because if you got to be, see, I don't got no rules right now. But by then, you got to at least have your insurance go down. You know, you can't be where you can just drink. You got to have some type of benefit where you know what I'm saying, 28, something.
Right.
I'm just saying. But how long have we been? Have we done an hour? We just taping. You gonna edit? You ain't gonna edit nothing, cause all that's gonna be right there. I'm like, how long we just talking?
I thought about editing, but I don't
No, you don't need to edit.
Okay, come on over here, Jack. Trey, y'all come over here, Jack. Jack, could you come over here? Hey, y'all. Okay, cause I'm a Tamika Fest fanatic, but it's also Jack's birthday coming this week.
Happy birthday, bro.
Okay, he having the. So we might have to come hang. Yeah,
we're gonna turn up. This is my neighborhood, so as soon as we leave Apache, we coming right here.
And then, once I get my 1,000, I'll be over at GME too.
I saved a spot for y'all. It's gonna be
Yes.
to capacity.
I already know.
Already.
Yeah.
I definitely got a spot.
Hook us up, find a corner for us and stuff. You know, you gonna have it thick up in here. You gonna have all the people up in here.
Open up the back patio, the back gate, the back.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Good.
But yeah,
I think people love me though, so I don't know.
we love you. We love you, Jack. We do. Y'all
We
send him
do.
a shout out. Definitely come check out his party.
And I've known that brother for a long time, since I was a little girl.
Just don't say it though.
I'm not gonna say his name that I call him by it. Really send shivers up his. He be like, "Oh my
like
God!"
sixth grade.
You
She
know,
is like still calling me.
I mean, everybody got their childhood nicknames. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna do him like that.
I ran
He
into
should
the
have had a cute one
homeboy.
like me. Somebody
Sonny
call me
D.
Mimi. I don't feel no kind of way. But we gonna wrap up Georgia Me's perspective. We've had a fantastic day today.
Yes.
Shout out to the High Museum. We gonna see y'all by Friday because we didn't make it today. But we gonna see y'all. Thank you to GME for allowing us to come in and with Instinct Radio to do our show. The Georgia Me Perspective. You can catch me every Wednesday. If I'm not here, one of my comrades will be here
Yes.
to talk about the latest and greatest in the black world and what goes on in our culture from Africa to Atlanta,
Tamika Fest.
from Mutabaruka
Tamika
to
Fest.
Maryland. You understand me? We get it in.
Tamika
You gonna
Fest.
know about what black people are doing in our diaspora from ratchet to righteous. I love you all so much. Love each other hard. Follow Rewap at
www.rewapb.com.
and go check out Hakeem at.
Hakeem Shair on Instagram and Twitter, Facebook. IYM,
And check out my brother Biz where?
At Team Abyss 2, Twitter. At Team Abyss 2.
And you can check out me, GeorgiaMeThePoet.com. And you can go to everything in my on my website at the icon. But IG is the real Georgia Me. Twitter is the Georgia Me. Facebook is Tamika Georgia Me Harper. I love y'all. Love each other stronger and harder and longer.
Happy
Be blessed.
Tamika Fest.
A few years ago, I had the pleasure of attending a groundbreaking show on Broadway called Deaf Poetry Jam. There was a sister there whose words totally captivated me. She's here tonight to perform the poem, Ghetto Belle. Please welcome the soulful and insightful Miss Georgia Me. My man said I was a little too ghetto. Said my slumness I just couldn't let go. He liked me, but his requirements I hadn't met though. Then he realized my mind traveled from Vine City to Soweto. Blessed with little limitation, knowing my location had very little indication of my elevation. Understanding my relation to black, Greeks, and Haitians shows my worldly view. Though the times I have been outside the dirty South was less than 2. I'm a ghetto belle. I'm a seeker of heaven, though I have dwelled with those of hell. Love to sleep with the constant busting of shells. Awakened by the blowing train on the rails. I will be successful, though the world expects for me to fail. I'm a Georgia peach, a Grady baby, a Southern belle. I was raised to say yes, ma'am. Respect my elders, I know how to eat at the table. I want you to open my door, help with my coat, take my bags if you're able. God bless me with a mind that is somewhat stable, so just because I'm from the hood doesn't mean you can fill my head with fables. Yeah, I say shout it to everyone I know. Learn to pop that ass at the age of 9, not for cash, just for show. And just because I can break it all the way down don't mean I'm a pro. I chop up words when I talk a country ghetto flow. I speak proper English when speaking to the CEO. Make sure we understand the rolling of my dough. You see, the system is determined to keep a chick po. Don't underestimate, I'm not the so-called average Negro. See, I know it hurts the ego to see. I'm not what some believe me to be. A cracked out, unemployed criminal who drains society. Instead, before you stands the queen. One whose mind is serene. Understands my lineage is supreme. When I step on the scene, I actually beam. Or set off a glow. Everyone around don't think or believe, they know. That chick is the whether rocking a snatchback ponytail, afro puff, or natural twist. To give a good god dang if a hater tries to diss. You hate me cause you ain't me, my ass you can kiss. I try to keep a gentle nature, but if I get pissed, your face I'ma bust with my fist. To those that hiss, I blow a kiss. See, I know through my womb, all things come to exist. You know why, you know why, you know why. Hey, hey, cause I'm a ghetto bitch. Hey, hey, straight from the ATL. West side, oh, west high, oh, zone 1. I handle my business well. I try so I cannot fail. Oh, wanna keep me down, but I'm heaven bound. I'm from this dirty, so I don't mess around. I got so much gang, they call me Georgia Me. I bring the light so my folks can see that you are not weak, but oh so strong, letting everybody know what's going on. Shout to my people, baby, just hold on. If you're feeling me, come on and sing along, cause I'm a ghetto